Okay, we are back. We are braked, we are hydrated, and we are in the final stretch for the Indigitek team to try to smash this out. So, they're on floor 4 now. The badgers made it through floor 7. They finished on the infirmary last time. And they made it to the summoning room, but they didn't clear it, so it doesn't count. They only got to the top of the stairs there. If you can get to the summoning room and through it and out the other side, you will be the current champions. You'll be in the lead. If you make it to level 7 and clear that, it will be a tie. So, we'll see what happens. Everyone, I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. If you want to enter the giveaway for the Dungeonfog subscription, type !IndigiFog in the chat. And then we will draw that once I finish counting up the entries. Alright. Excuse me. Okay. Pete, roll me a d6.
Okay. I have 5.
Okay. Biggie P plays, you need to send me a DM with your email address so I can send you your code. Congratulations.
Please. Congratulations.
Nice, congrats.
That's a 30-day full free trial of the full premium Dungeonfog, and it's really friggin' fun.
Nice.
And thank you for the
Nice.
follow, Glowcraft. So big shout out to Glowcraft, our sponsors, who are sponsoring the Dice Tower for the grand prize, and who create the Dice Compendium.
Ooh.
Very nice.
I love my compendium. They've got this one, a slightly larger one, and the Dicentium, which will hold 100 sets of dice.
Whoa.
Because some people
Sound
do
legit.
have that many dice, and it's nuts. Okay, so you've cleared the barracks just by the skin of your teeth, thanks to Barmy's quick thinking with the rope trick, after tripping the sirens and alerting everyone to your whereabouts. Let's see what happens next. So you appear in... Let me just actually make you all visible. Bam. This small,
Whoa.
odd-shaped room.
God, we glow.
Ghosty.
There's a single door at the end of a very short, narrow hallway in front of you. What do you want to do? Right now, you feel pretty safe. Feasibly, you might be able to take a short rest. If maybe, you know, Wombat sits his butt up against the door so nobody can come in.
In fact, we would have had a short rest in our rope trick. It was 1 hour.
Okay, yeah, no, I'll give you that.
Semantics.
I will give
Semantics.
no, I will give you that. It was an hour. You were in there for an hour. You had nothing to do but sit on your butts inside a bag. An extra dimensional bag.
Yes. Rope trick short rest. Oh,
Oh, we lost.
we lost Michael.
Yeah, he'll be back in a sec. He's just changing to hotspot on his phone because a blackout just
Ah.
messed everything up.
Oh no, it is. The storms here are crazy. Everyone's going to be all weirdly located on the stream, but we'll get it sorted in a second.
Yeah, so if you need to do so, click on your short rest things after spending some
100%.
time in the other dimensional space. In this room, you know, you've just come up the stairs, there's the single door, there's a torch behind you, and there's the window.
Okay, doing my short rest. Ba-dum, ba-dum.
Yeah.
That's just terrible.
Amazing.
I still didn't get the max hit points. You gotta be kidding me. I got close. I got close.
So, while we were just in the middle of the last section, Norse Foundry got back to me, and we got the discount code for the Shifting Spire for the Norse Foundry sponsorship.
Yeah.
So you can now use Shifting Spire, all caps, to get 10% off at Norse Foundry. Now, let me just switch these cameras around. Or switch these names around, even. That'll make it easier.
Alright,
Now that-
we're back.
Okay. Storm, we just granted everyone a short rest because you spent an hour in the other dimensional space.
Oh, cool. I had a blackout, so
That's all good.
there's no Wi-Fi.
That's all good. I am impressed that you made it back, and grateful. So
All right.
go on ahead and do
Yeah,
any
well,
short
I
rest
wanna
stuff that you might
finish
need to
this.
do.
Rest. So, just give me.
Short rest for Rogue is like. Unless you got lost some hit points. How many people lost hit points? I know I can check on the stream.
I think you all did pretty well on that level. I don't think you all took any damage on that floor.
Yeah. I didn't take anything.
Well, actually, Storm was a bit low on the HPs.
All
Was
right.
a bit.
Who would like to open
Alright.
this door?
Shook I'm not.
I would love to, but I'm going to do it stealthily.
Okay.
So I rolled a 12
Yep.
on a stealth check to open the door very quietly or try to open it quietly and have a peek in the room or peek outside.
Okay. So, ahead of you, you see a corridor that splits two ways. That needs to stay there. And continues on down the hallway. You can actually see all the way to the end because it is
Mhm.
lit. So, because you have the old dark vision as well, I'm going to erase a little bit more fog
Okay.
once I turn off dynamic fog, so you can see down here. Alright. So,
I'm
here-
going to. Okay, go ahead. Sorry, Shaun.
So, yeah, here you can see there's a big heavy door at the end, a big
Mhm.
heavy door in the middle, and there's also more corridor going off to the right.
Mhm,
And there's
mhm.
another big heavy door just there.
Okay.
And
I'm going to try and make up for all the time wasted in the grounds. I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself,
mm-hmm.
and I'm going to make myself look like the orc that we threw through the lightning trap as the carrot,
Okay.
and I'm going to go for a walk.
Okay. Where are you gonna go?
I'd like to go down to the right-hand side first,
Down
and
this
just
way?
be keeping an eye open for anything that looks like anything that's out of place. So, you know, I can make a perception check if you want, but just basically looking for just the doors, any tripwires, anything that I shouldn't be stepping on again.
Yep. Yep. So you can see right down to the end of this hallway. There's just like a flat wall there. There's a big metal door. No tripwires, no
Just
nothing.
Just the one door here. Okay.
Yeah. Nothing, no hidden traps or mechanical things.
Any sounds coming from inside that door?
You can hear murmuring. Like, it sounds quite serious. It's not rabble-rousing like downstairs was.
I go down the other hallway then. Oh, no, I tell the team to wait just a moment while I'm having a look around as an orc. Was it orc? I think he was the one we threw through the lightning trap.
Ah, the old carrot trick.
Yeah, the old carrot trick. And so same thing here. There's only 2 doors down here, right?
Yeah.
Can I go to the one at the end
Yeah. Of course you can.
and have a listen at that door?
Yeah, you can't really hear much but the light crackling of a torch on the other side of the door.
Is the door locked?
Is the door locked? The door is not locked.
I would like to open the door.
As you approach the door, the torches ignite. And again, since you have the old dark vision, you can see clear into the room.
I will go back to the group
Mm-hmm.
and tell them there's a room at the end that looks clear.
Okay.
Just going to check how long disguise self lasts for. 1 hour. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And hey, we should all come down here. There's a room, books. Looks relatively safe.
Aye. Let's do it.
Hmm.
Okay.
As we pass the door, I'd like to give it a little check as
Okay.
we go past it, while they head towards the room with
Okay.
some
What
of the things in it.
what sort of a check are you trying to do?
A jiggle of the old handle will do.
Okay, so there's less of a handle and more of a latch, and it feels quite heavy, but it doesn't feel locked.
Alright, can I slide that lock open, like the latch?
You kind of have to
Or is it
crack
too
the
heavy
entire
for my
door
little-
open.
Oof.
It's not like a
That's
keyhole
too-
type thing. It's like a mechanical latch on the door.
Yeah. Well, then I guess we'll continue down to the room together until we come back and use some wombat strength to mash it.
It doesn't sound like it'd be like it feels heavy, but not unreasonably heavy. But for a little gnome like yourself, it would probably take a relatively high roll.
Maybe some information in this room that can help us. Or maybe some treasure. Treasure would be nice.
Okay. So, as you enter the room, you can see there's a couple of carpets rolled up against the wall, a couple of small round tables, 2 bookshelves covered in dusty tomes and books, a loose book on the floor, and 2 cabinets.
Alright, yeah, Val's going to inspect the cabinets and the book on the floor.
Okay, which cabinet do you want to inspect first?
Just the one right next to the book.
Okay. And what are you looking for? Are you opening it, looking? Are you just like looking around it and seeing if there's anything magical about it? Are you checking for...
Yeah, I'm checking if there's anything magical about it. If there isn't, I'll just be looking for treasure or hidden compartments.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Aye. That's 11.
Okay. It appears to be empty. There's not much
Okay.
there besides the book and some scrap paper.
Okay. Can I check out the book?
Yeah. You pick up that book and you hold it up and look at it. It's a pretty big and heavy book. Honestly, it looks pretty gauche. It's like a brilliant blue color with like topaz patterning on it and gold embossing. It looks fancy as hell, but on the front of it, it says the true history of Joey the Terrible.
Okay. And it's not magical at all?
It is not. It looks expensive. It looks rare, but it is not magical.
Okay. I stow it underarm while everyone else investigates the room.
Okay. Umzu, what do you want to do?
I'm curious about these rolled up carpets by the wall.
Okay.
Just want to take a look and see if there's anything weird about them.
Yep. Roll me an investigation check.
Ugh. 11.
Okay. You sort of roll them around a bit, give them a kick. There's not much about them. They're pretty dusty. Roll me a dexterity check.
Ooh. Come on.
That can't be good.
Rolling like ass. Alright, 4.
Okay. So
Our rolls are so ordinary.
as you sort of
Garbage.
poke one of them, you're poking it and a small spider crawls out and bites you on the finger.
Oh no.
Roll me a con save.
Oh no. And okay, I hate to remind you that I've got disadvantage on con saves because I'm still feeling under the weather. Oh no. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. But what's my? Okay. Whoo. All right.
Nice.
21.
Okay, yeah, so
Very
you take
nice.
like 1 piercing damage and fling this spider across the room and it squishes against the wall.
Okay.
But otherwise, you're
Unfortunate.
fine. And the carpets seem like just old, dusty, spider-infested carpets.
Glad I checked. Carry on.
Kane, what do you want to do?
Can't hear you, Pete.
Oh, sorry, I had my thing up. I'm still a spider, so I'm just hanging out, doing spider things,
Okay,
crawling around on the roof.
Just spider things.
Yeah, hanging out with your new spider friends.
alright,
Yep.
alright. Storm and Dirigaro, what do you want to do?
I don't really see anything that useful in the room, so I'm gonna proceed back to the heavy door and try and get it open so we can have a look inside.
I'm
Alright.
going back to the door as well, and I will stand in front of the doorway. So as soon as it's open, the first thing that's seen is an orc called Kenny.
So, are you trying to open this door, like, a little bit and peek through, or are you going to open it the whole way?
Just gonna open it the whole way. Gonna yeet it.
Okay, that's a choice.
I'm in front of the door though.
Yeah, there's
Kenny the
orc
orc.
boy. He's aggressive. He's just gonna fling the door open. It's his house, you know.
And I'm on the roof above the orc.
Alright,
Boom!
alright.
Spider bomb! Spiders drop there.
Let me just turn these lights on.
You have to move our map up too. We can't see.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're looking at. We've opened the door into death and we don't know what it looks like.
Yeah, I'm just getting the lights on and then I'm going to move the box up so you can see what's what.
So it can be like surprise.
Alright, so before I move that up, Val, are you going to check anything else while you're here?
Yeah, I'll check the other cupboard.
Okay, and looking for the same sort of things again?
Yeah, whether or not it's magical, and then hidden compartments and such.
Yeah, alright. Roll me a dex save.
Aye, aye.
As you open the cabinet and you hear a clunk.
That was only a 7.
Oi.
The cabinet falls and crushes him to death.
So from the side closest to like the wall running up the corridor, you hear that sound, and then you hear a click, spring, and a spear comes barreling out of a false panel
Okay.
and blasts you in the shoulder for, what is that?
2 damage.
3 piercing damage.
Oh, 3? Okay, that's okay. This is fine.
Half your hit points. No, just kidding.
But you can now see that the cabinet is otherwise empty.
Ah, joy.
And the spear buries itself in the wall on the other side of you.
Yeah, Val just sort of mostly looks around to make sure that no one saw that embarrassing display. Otherwise, yeah, heads back to the hallway to rejoin the others.
Okay, are you going up the hallway as well, Umzu?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Okay, so you kick this door open, Wombat. And
No, we just opened it.
Yeah.
Gently.
Oh no,
Ha!
I yeeted the door
Oh,
open.
you yeet it.
And it-
You yeet it. Oh,
It smashes into the piano on the other side of it with a clong.
And as it does so, I walk in and say, "I'm Kenny. I'm looking for Benjamin."
And the big furbolg seated in the middle of this table looks at you and goes, "What the fuck are you doing up here?"
I was sent to find Benjamin.
No, you fucking weren't. I know you,
Well,
Kenny,
you know.
and you don't have authority to come up to the war room.
Oh, well, that's what I was told to do, but no one told me which room was the war room versus the closet versus the study versus the kitchen. I'm just looking around.
Kenny, you have been my personal assistant for the last 6 years. You know better than to come up here.
Sorry,
You-
boss, I'm not that smart.
Roll a deception check right now.
That's what I'm good at. Not. It's a 3.
You're not,
God.
Kenny. Kenny wouldn't dare speak to me like that.
But look,
Kenny
look at
wouldn't
me.
dare to come up to the 4th floor. Who are you?
Is this the 4th floor? I thought this was the 3rd floor.
You know better than that. And you know my name is Bonjamin, not Benjamin.
No. They told me we've had this conversation.
And he-
not to call you Bongo. You don't like it.
That's
Don't
my last
try and
name. My first
Don't
name
try
is
and trick me.
Bonjamin. It's Benjamin Bondo. And he just picks up the
I
candelabra
apologize.
beside him and yeets it right back at you. You damaged me piano!
I try to catch it.
Roll a dex check.
Oh my god.
And you can, this is happening, you can see, you know, that these guys are playing with maps and they're obviously planning an invasion or a campaign of some kind. You've walked right into the military head's office of this.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, okay, so,
Fine.
we're gonna go improvised weapon. 3 bludgeoning damage as it sails past you and bounces off the wall in the corridor and like clips you in the side of the head on the way past.
Okay, all right. I get the idea. We're out. I close the door. Sorry, Benjamin.
At this point, you hear a loud thump on the table and a familiar whoop, 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 whoop of magical siren starts going off again. That wasn't Kenny! Intruders!
I suggest we go back into the room and prepare ourselves.
You got two choices. You can walk back in there right now, fight these 5 guys, maybe have more guys come up the stairs. Or you can run. You could see that there was a door on the far side of this room, and you haven't really investigated the other corridor too thoroughly. And you could see that there were 2 more doors at the back of the room near the white pillars. Yeah, on the other side of the purple carpet.
Can you zoom out a little bit, Shaun? So I
Zoom
can
out a
only
bit,
see
yeah.
like the one door in the other corridor. Is there a door at the bottom? Are you saying?
Yeah, hang on, let me remove a little bit more fog of war, because it's hard to see when they're right on the edge.
Yep.
So-
Yep. Okay. Thank you. Oh, I see. There's doors down there. Right. Okay.
And
Sorry, I only saw the door at the top, and I was like, well, that's no good to
no,
us.
and there's one there too.
Okay.
So you can fight. You can try to run through this room and go through one of those various doors. Or you can try to investigate the other corridor in a real fucking hurry before these guys come barreling after you and pen you in.
I would like to run bottom right to that door near the pillar and just put the legs on, get through the room.
I say we go to the other corridor. Well, the only reason I say this is because if they're going to come out, they should come out this door that we've just gone through.
Oh, and then we can go through the other
And
door.
then,
Or will
if we
there?
need
Because there's
to-
a door
if we
right
need
behind
to-
them.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, we're at that door. I know they could go out the other door.
That's
but
true.
I'm thinking that they're going to come out this door. They're like, hey, that guy's not the right guy. They're going to try and
Yeah,
this
yeah.
way. But if all else fails, we can maybe sneak back in. But I mean, either way, we've got to run. We either run through, they chase us, or we try and get through a door that they can't find us.
Do like a Scooby-Doo-esque,
Yeah.
go in and out of doors.
There has to be
the other side.
there has to be a secret door up here. So we have to go on. We have to look through. We have to try and find some way through this corridor. That's what I think. Or the other room that connects through. But how much time do we know how much? Sorry.
You've
DM
got
question. How much time do we have? Do we have enough time to even go into that corridor potentially?
you
That's
have
probably maybe too much information.
about 2 minutes to investigate that corridor before more guards arrive, and these guys. I'm gonna give you 2 real-world minutes.
Oh, so more guards might arrive, not necessarily these
Yeah,
guys.
these guys are
coming
going to
out.
come
Oh.
barreling out after you, but
Oh,
the
right,
sirens
okay.
are going off, so you've got 2 minutes before they come looking for you. We'll see what happens otherwise.
The alternative, just quickly, the alternative is slow spell them so they can't catch us and run, but we don't know what's on the other side of the doors. So I vote look at this corridor. That's my vote.
Alright,
All right,
let's go.
follow your lead, Captain.
I'm just an orc running around.
Okay,
Oh, no.
go. Kenny sucks.
so you come to the end of this corridor, and there's the big metal door that was behind Benjamin.
I'm sure he's my
And there's a wall in front of you.
Kenny, let me down.
Who wants to do what?
Let's go. Look for ways out.
Okay.
I start feeling around the ground looking for pressure plates. That's a common area for a wombat to be.
Val's gonna pull on the torch holder handle.
Oh,
A
Hey.
classic.
you know what I just
Cities.
remembered?
What was that?
Somebody's got a magic lamp.
Yes. Yes, I
Well, I rolled a natural 20 too. So
Yeah,
found it. I found the door.
the
did. Da, da,
yeah,
da, da.
the magic lantern reveals and forces open a secret door in the wall that was hidden and can only be activated by a magic user.
There we go. As soon as we walked up there, boom, it was open.
No one
Can
else
we-
would have
can we
found
close
that
it?
without a very high Arcana check.
Val is thoroughly convinced that it's the torch holder on the wall that did it.
Brain genius. Alright. Woo!
Can we close that door behind us?
You cannot. Once the lamp is away from it, it will eventually close back up.
Oh, I see. I see.
But because of the nature of the lamp, it forces it open.
Amazing. Alright.
Is that
Yeah.
stairs south?
Stairs.
That is stairs south.
Let's sprint
Let's
to the
go.
stairs then.
Stairs time.
Let's go.
Let's leg it.
Like it.
Okay.
Oh,
I was sure Kenny would be good there. I had a feeling this would be Benjamin's room.
As soon as you said disguise self, I was like, oh, yes. Because no one from downstairs should be on this floor.
Yeah, which is what the guy on the bottom floor said. He
Yeah.
said, no, they don't go, but only the bosses are on the 4th floor and above.
I know. I thought it's worth a shot.
oh, you can flop it.
It's better than walking in as a wombat. That's definitely a giveaway. Oh, good times.
All right. Okay. So, you emerge. Let me make you visible.
Ta-da!
About how long in game was that floor, Shaun?
In game, that probably would have taken you guys about half an hour.
Okay.
It's still a spider.
Because
I
you
have about
you
30
wandered
minutes of
down,
spider left.
investigated that room, spent about 3-4 minutes trying to convince the boss that you were supposed to be there, and then frantically spent another few minutes rummaging around trying to find that secret door.
Yep.
So you emerge into this small room here. You can hear sort of shuffling sounds, general sort of hubbub. It doesn't sound like people though. But it
I think
sounds
that worked very, very well
muffled.
last time. This time, I have a better plan. Disguise self as Benjamin.
All right. Let's see what happens. Benjamin Bondo it is.
Now that I know what he looks like,
Yeah.
Okay. And who's going to open the
and
door?
I will walk out the door confidently, like a boss, like a Benjamin Bongo. And I'm just going to keep an eye out for things, but I'm going to continue to walk down the hallway to the south. I'm
Okay.
going to keep an eye out for things that don't seem quite right,
Yep.
but
So
you know,
you can see
warily,
quite
but
well
I'm-
because the torches the torches aren't lit and you've got your dark vision. But you can choose to light them if you want to.
what's that?
That is, let me zoom in.
Great question.
They're levers.
Yeah, it's a row of levers.
Oh jeez, that's not my strong suit. Okay, can I continue to walk past the levers to the south
Mhm.
as Benjamin Bongo?
Yep. Where do you want to go now?
West, please. Other direction, other west. Sorry, my. Keep going up that corridor up there. Yep.
Yep.
Oh! I can see something I shouldn't see.
Whoops. Yeah, you're not supposed to be. Well, you would have seen in there in a second anyway, because you're about to walk past the window.
Oh, there's a window.
Yeah. Just at the north of that is a window, so you would be able to
Oh,
see.
I see the window. So
Yes.
I confidently stride up there. I might as well walk past the window
Okay, 1 second.
as well, or at least see in the window, and then try and do a little bit more of the north if I can. Just get a
Okay.
lay of the land, a lay of the floor.
So as you walk past, you can see that each of these rooms has a window. Do you
Oh,
want to
right.
look in the other windows before you go?
Is the window solid glass, or is it?
It's
or
like
is
a
it
barred window,
a bar.
kind of like a prison window.
Yes, I would like to at least look in the windows.
Okay.
Owlbears?
Baby owlbears. You find a room full of baby owlbears.
Do I recognize the glowing thing?
And you're not sure what that is. It's like
Okay.
it's two big copper metallic pylons and like
Mhm.
a circle of blue light swirling
Mm.
against the wall.
Okay. Can I go and have a look at all these other rooms into their windows?
You sure can.
Confidently striding along as Bonjamin Bongo. Oh Jesus, that's a hellhound.
That's
Alright.
a nightmare.
A nightmare, yes, okay.
So as you approach, you smell quite strongly. So all of these animals start to make a lot more noise.
Sure.
They can smell you and they know someone is there. And
Sure.
they're not like kicking up a stink, but they
But
are,
they're reacting to that presence.
yeah, reacting. They know someone's there. They're
Mm.
making some noise.
Mm. Okay. Can I go around the top and come back down?
Yep.
If there's a way to do that. Checking in the windows. And is that a door at the top?
It is, but you actually can see in this one because it's another barred prison door
Woof. Okay. All right.
and lit quite menacingly by the glow of the abyss outside the window is a hook horror.
Yep. Yep. Okay. Do
And
the rounds. Come back down.
roll me a dex save real quick as you pass this window.
Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Dex save.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That's a strong suit. 22.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so
Nice.
as you pass this window, you like dive and tuck and roll like a little wombat does across the hallway as the basilisk whips around and fucking
Jesus.
stares you down.
Oh, okay.
You
That was
recognize
lucky.
the smell instinctively and just dive before its gaze hits you.
Yep, I'm very well aware of a basilisk in the wild. Okay.
And you do the same again as you pass its door. Are we
Go
going?
roll another one.
No, you don't.
Oh, you just do it instinctively.
'cause you
now
know
that I
it's
what's in
there.
Yep.
Now roll me another one.
Oh, jeez.
Because it's a drop bear.
15.
Ooh, roll me a con save.
It's 100% a drop bear. I can't see that. Another 15.
Okay, so you take half of whatever I roll right now. 1 poison damage as the manticore in this upper cell whips its tail forward and rockets spikes out of its cell window.
Okay. Out spike. Got it. All right.
And you can see this possessed, glowing-eyed looking bear in this cage.
Okay.
And
I'll come back around to the room that everyone's still in.
okay, roll me one more dex save.
Oh, okay.
No, dex check this time.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it's just an 18.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's not true. It's a 19. 19.
Okay, yeah, you preemptively tuck and crawl past the basilisk window as you make your
Okay.
way down the hallway. And you see a minotaur.
Alright.
And it sees you.
And I just snarl at it. And go back to the room where everyone is.
Why do you snarl at me, friend?
I'm the boss.
I did nothing to
Just
you.
keep walking. I just keep walking. I'm the boss.
The boss of who? There's no boss here, only the jailer.
Ooh.
He continues to shout that at you as you pass by.
As I pass by, I come back to the room and I explain to everyone that outside of the room are a number of levers. There are also a huge number of prisons here full of really, really dangerous creatures. And there's a jailer somewhere, and we should not touch anything until we find a way out. Otherwise, I reckon these things will come out and kill us.
Did you count how many levers there are?
I did not. We can walk outside. Just do not go north. There's a basilisk, and
All right.
I sound like Dirigara, but I still look like Benjamin.
Oh, good old Benjamin.
But I didn't check every prison. But we have to be careful, and you can come out to where the levers are, and then I'm gonna take off again, and I'm gonna go south. Because I don't think I checked everywhere south, did I?
No. No.
And
Okay.
I'd like to investigate the levers while he does that.
Okay. So you all come out to where the levers are. And you're heading south?
South, yeah.
Okay. So you come across this other large metal door.
Hmm. So there are some doors in the south that don't have windows, is what you're like rooms potentially without windows,
Yes.
without barred windows. Okay, all right. Is that the only one? Is there another one? Are there any more?
There's these
Or
two
the rest-
here, and there was that third door on the east, it's like southeast corner.
Okay, so in the south has doors that are
Yeah, there's three
Don't
rooms
appear to
here
be
in the south that have
prisons.
normal doors.
okay. So I'll go back to the group and say that there are doors in the south that I'll relay that information to them, and then wait to see what they'd like to do.
Okay.
Alright, so it seems like these levers open the doors on this floor. Some of them will unleash horrifying beasts upon us, and one, or potentially two or three, stare up to the next level. Who wants to pull the first lever?
I didn't check the doors in the south if they're
So-
locked or opened. I just came back.
Can everyone
We
hear
could
those
do
bird
that, but-
noises?
Yes.
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 Okay. So you hear those bird noises while you're checking these levers. And Kane, you recognize this sound immediately.
But
You
I'm
hear the
still a
bird
spider.
noises and you hear a
to
clapping
circle the
sound with a bit of a scrape to it. And you look behind you and notice that the owlbears are out of their cage.
Oh no.
The door was broken. But they'd never had any reason to leave because there was food there. But now there's new smells, there's new sights. There's something in here. And they've all started roaming the halls. They don't appear threatening. They're just sort of wandering and squeaking and squawking.
Baby owlbears, right?
Yeah, baby owlbears.
Okay. So these blue things. There was one in the owlbear room.
There's
Is
one
that
in
right?
every room.
Big Boss Bongo.
Yes. There are these portals in the rooms, but I haven't checked the south. There may be a way out in the south. Those doors don't have windows. Those rooms.
Right. Maybe these portals are also part of the puzzle. I'm gonna investigate the one in the owlbear room.
Okay, which way are you gonna go?
Carrot, please. Wombat.
Sorry, what was the question there, Joel?
Could I have a carrot, please?
Yes, absolutely. Here, you can have 3 carrots.
Oh, wow, so generous. Thank you.
You're welcome. They're delicious.
Yeah, I'm just sort of gonna make a beeline for the owlbear room. Same route that Barney walked. So bottom left and then up from there.
Okay. So, hang on. Let me click on the right U. Down here?
Yep. And then across past the cute owlbear cub.
Right, you're going to need to roll animal handling because it's smack in the middle and you have to pass within range to go past it.
Sure, I'm great with animals.
With a
Ooh.
carrot advantage. No.
Yeah, I got 19.
Okay,
Told you, great with animals.
okay. So, are you offering it a carrot?
Yeah, I've got 3. Why not?
Okay. It sort of sniffs and really, like, suddenly snaps out and grabs the carrot. It's very startling. But it sits there with the carrot clenched between its paws, sat on its bum, chomping away on this carrot quite happily, and you can walk past it at least as long as it has this carrot.
Enjoy that one, little fella.
Dirigar just nods. Just a good carrot.
Okay.
All right. So the door's just like wide open for me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm just gonna go straight in, and the first thing I'm gonna do is toss the carrot into the portal.
It just bounces off the wall and falls back out.
Can I investigate it, see if I know what it may or may not be?
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check.
I'd love to. Ah, bastard. 15.
Okay, so you don't know where it goes, but you can tell that these portals are obviously some kind of transportation system for getting the animals into the tower and into these pens in the first place.
Okay. Not super duper useful so far. I'm gonna go back and join the rest of the party, I suppose.
Okay, so for now
So
you're
I
still
tell them,
good because he's still chomping on that carrot.
I'm gonna let the party know that the portals are in an innate state. It seems like we need to do something to activate them if we're going to use them to get out of here.
I'd like to investigate the doors. The bottom, starting with the bottom right door.
Okay.
The really big one, because big doors probably lead somewhere good.
Yeah. Umzu and Kane, what do you want to do while this is happening?
I want to maybe investigate one of these lower doors. Maybe the one in the middle. See if.
Okay. This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it locked? Can I hear anything on the other side?
No. It's a big old heavy looking door. It's got a big heavy looking lock on it.
So no, I can't see through any kind of keyhole.
No.
All right. Then I'll keep. If I can't hear anything, I'll keep wandering towards this little corridor and then peek down that way a little bit.
Okay. So
See if there's anything more. Oh. Dead
that
end.
is everything you
Uh-oh.
can see.
Okay, cool. All right, then I'm gonna hang back with the crew
Okay.
right here.
Storm, you
Mhm.
can tell that it's a big door. And it doesn't appear to be any kind of a visible lock on it. There doesn't appear to be
But the
any
other
kind of a
door had
visible
lock
latch on it. It looks like it's probably too heavy to push open.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but thinking about it, the amount of rooms and the amount of levers doesn't quite add up. But Oh, unless no, because the stairs was already open. So I just think the one of the bottom 3 levers probably opens up these doors, possibly. But I'll leave it up to you guys if you
Okay.
think it's a good idea to pull any sort of levers, because I don't want to let any beasties out.
Kane, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna revert from being a spider now, because it's just about run out anyway. And I asked the group if there's any of the 3 doors that they favor over the other ones. Because I have a potential master key, if we could pick one.
I'd say bottom right looks like the heftiest door.
So the one that Storm's at the moment?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I cast Reduce on the door?
You cannot.
Oh.
These doors are
that use
magically
a spell slot?
reinforced.
So does that use a spell slot?
No.
Or
You
not?
just
Okay.
it just doesn't work.
Oh, cool.
You can feel that there's something preventing magic being used on these doors, which is probably for the best considering what is kept on this floor.
Okay.
Val is kind of like, oh, so are you going to open it anytime soon?
So I say that no, the doors are actually magic resistant.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, magic resistant doors. Guess these levers. And Val reaches over to flip one.
Which one are you going to flip?
Probably just the closest one to Val right now. So 4th from the bottom.
4th from the
Unless
bottom?
anyone wants to stop me.
Okay.
Look, that's
You hear a clicking sound, and then you hear... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Far away clicking sound or a close
Sound of
by?
stairs.
You hear a door opening.
Far away,
Behind you.
close.
Mm.
Behind it? Like right behind us?
No. You can see behind you, just a little ways up,
Oh,
a cell door
Oh,
opens up.
Oh jeez.
But nothing happens. You're not sure why, but nothing happens.
I throw another carrot to the owlbear baby.
To the one closest to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, it's still happily chomping away.
Yeah. I
You
say
do
to
hear the same sort of hooting, scraping, and padding sounds, though, as this one makes its way down the hallway. Curious about the sounds.
outside Dirigar, did you see what was in there when you were doing your rounds?
Not that room. I dodged the basilisks near it. Almost turned to stone, but not that room.
Can I pull the lever back into place?
No.
Damn.
Once it's clicked, it's clicked.
It's a one-way trip.
Well. I toss my carrot. I toss my 3rd carrot that I have into the doorway. I say to the little owlbear, "Go on, buddy. Go on, go get it."
Yeah, this owlbear
Little
scurries
man.
off, and it lands sort of in front of that open door, and the owlbear just starts munching on it. And nothing
Oh, he's
happens.
So good. All right, seems safe to me.
I'll walk up there as Bonjamin.
Okay. Roll me an animal handling as you approach the baby owlbear.
Sure. Sure. Oh, it's not great. It's an 8. I do have good bonus in that, but it's an 8.
No,
But I got a
that's-
carrot.
That'll do it, because it's already munching on a carrot.
Okay. Can I
So,
look inside that, peek around the corner of that owlbear now? In fact,
uh-huh.
can I, as I hand it the carrot?
It's already got a carrot.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay.
Val just threw
Can
it one.
Can I hand it another carrot?
You could, or you could throw one over the door to the owlbear on the other side of the door.
Oh, there's one on the other side too.
The
I'll
third
throw one
one
over there as well.
is just
I'll
hanging
throw
out in
one
that
over there as
hallway.
well. Yep.
Right, and it starts chomping on the carrot. And as you approach the door, boom! No, nothing happens. It's empty.
I'll walk back and say that room's now empty. I checked the room, it's empty.
Can we have a zoom out of the map
You can.
for a second?
There's a room at the far south side. Can I go check that door?
The south
Far
east.
south. South, yeah, south. Past the baby owlbear, yeah.
Yep. You can.
Is that locked? Is that one locked as well, like it won't open?
It is. It's another heavy door with no latch, no nothing.
But the
Can I make a
middle one had a
perception?
regular lock on it. Is that correct?
The middle one had a regular lock.
It
Oh.
did. It has
like it, yeah.
well, not a regular lock. A big
But
heavy
a
lock.
lock that can be seen.
So
Yeah.
it's got the door more or less looks the same as the other ones, but on top of that, there's like a big metal thing that goes across the door and onto the wall, and a big friggin' padlock on that. Like
I
they
don't
want to
trust
make
that door.
extra sure that that door doesn't get opened.
Can I make a perception check to look for any markings on the doors?
You sure can. Go right ahead.
Dirty 20.
You see nothing really.
No markings or any indicator on the door that identifies these doors, other than their make.
No,
as different
these doors
or
are
numbered or anything like that.
centuries old. If there was any markings on them, they're long worn away.
Val's gonna go check out the portal in the newly opened room.
Okay. Where's Val? Val's there. Boop. Same deal. It's inactive.
Okay, so the levers don't activate the portals either.
They do not.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna walk back to the Minotaur and say, hey, excuse me. And like just knock on the door lightly.
Oh, you seem rather polite now.
I was very busy earlier doing my rounds. I am Benjamin Bongo, and you mentioned earlier that the jailer is in control of this floor, and yet I cannot seem to find the jailer. You happen to know where they are?
Well, the Beastmaster's probably in his cell. The jailer in his room. But the jailer hasn't been seen. I haven't seen him for decades.
Oh, that's not good. I am it's imperative that we make our way to the next floor for urgent business, leader business. Without knowing how to get past this floor, I need some assistance. Would you be able to assist me?
I can try. What do you
Excellent.
need?
Where's the door? Where's the stairs? How do I get upstairs?
I mean, that... I'm not sure. It's one of those doors at the south of the tower, but... the only one I know how to open is this one nearest to my cell. It opens the door to the portal room where they brought me in. It doesn't lead upstairs. It only leads in and out. It's how they get us beasts in here when they capture us.
But the portals doesn't seem to be working anymore.
Yes, only the jailer can turn on the portals.
Ah, and the jailer is gone missing.
Indeed.
Okay. I will continue to look around. I may come back. Would you like a carrot?
That would be lovely. I haven't eaten anything but dry feed in 50 years.
Let me help you out with some very interesting delicacies here. Put down the backpack and pull out half a dozen carrots and I take like a wooden bowl, scoop it full of oats, and I slide it through the door. The door got like a cage door. Looks like a cage door. So I slide it through to them and say, "Yeah, thank you very much. I may come back for help. And but enjoy."
Thank you, friend. And if you can find out how to open my cage before you leave, I'd be much obliged, but be careful. I think I'm the only sentient beast on the whole place. The others may just attack you on sight.
Indeed. We will do our best. Thank you.
He sits down to just start munching.
And I walk back and relay that information to everyone.
Oh. So he said to be careful, huh?
Yeah, so from what he said, the top lever closest to his cage is the one that will open the portal door.
I flip it. Carefully, of course.
That's the portal door, and he said that's the door, that's the portal they use to get them in the cages.
Yes. Someone check out that room.
Okay. Let's go take a look.
Okay, who's going in?
Yeah, Val will go in to check out the portal. I'm gonna run an Arcana check on it.
Okay, so as you walk in, it stinks. There's crap on the floor. There's debris everywhere. It hasn't been cleaned in far too long. And you can tell that this portal, when activated, you can see a faint image of the outside of the tower. So when activated, it would allow whoever holds the thing that activates it to bring beasts in and out of the tower. But that's its only purpose.
Okay. What's that on the wall on the other side?
Oh, just a torch.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna take a look around the room and in the rubble to see if there's any, like, if the thing that controls it is nearby or just anything, really.
It's not. It's,
Okay.
it's mostly poop.
Alright, Val marches out of the room. Alright, I'm gonna start flipping switches.
Okay, what are you gonna
There are
flip?
many dangerous creatures here, Val.
Yeah,
Smarty
I'll be
pants,
careful.
please be smarty.
Count me down
About.
from the top and tell me which one you're gonna flip.
Okay, let me think.
I've written in the. Do you have the chat open?
Yeah.
Fourth one,
Well, even so.
fourth one up, flip the fourth room, the fourth jail. Top one, flip the bottom room there.
Bottom right room. Yeah, so first and 11th levers opened those two doors, but that's the room order, so that's not really helpful, by the way.
I'm thinking third.
The third one?
You've got a feeling about the third one?
I got a feeling about the third one.
Okay.
Should we prepare ourselves to leave?
You
Yes, I
hear
think we should be getting ready to leave.
the creaking of another door open. But you don't hear anything coming.
Where's the door opening? Far away? Close by?
It's off in the distance, so it's sort of to the north somewhere.
Okay, not the area we wanted to open a door in.
How do you guys feel about setting ourselves in front of the next two doors and just flicking all the levers and sprinting?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yep.
Alright, so you're gonna go.
And we better do it quick.
Where are you gonna go?
The
Can we
bottom left room,
can
right?
we hedge our bets between those two unopened doors?
Between those two doors, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
the bottom left one, I think.
Sure.
Yeah, the bottom feels like it'll be the way, but
And
let's.
Storm, do you have you got dash, right? You can bonus action dash.
Yes, I do have dash. That's
All right. You fastest. You fastest.
Okay.
Yeah,
So, and you're gonna flip all of them, right?
Well,
all of them just you didn't rock, right?
all at the same time.
Yeah, so you hear
like a piano.
Every single door open at the same time.
The south ones as well, except the one in the middle.
You hear that one clank against the lock.
The one in front of us, but the one at the end opened, right?
It did.
Okay.
And so did every single other door.
Oh my god.
The Displacer Beast leaps out of its pen. The Nightmare peers out of the door. The Minotaur races out and runs down the stairs. Thank you,
Come back,
friend!
Come back, friend!
The large bear comes out and devours one of the baby owlbears.
Oh my god.
The basilisk bursts out of its cage and starts prowling the upper halls. The hook horror starts and dragging its claws along the stone stair. You can hear a leathery flap as the manticore stretches its wings out in the corridor. And everything is starting to approach you.
And but surely they're gonna fight each other.
Well, some of them are.
What's on this one at the on the south here? That door opened up as well.
It did. Is someone going to go and look in that real quick?
Yeah, that's where we're all rushing to.
I would say we are beelining that room.
Okay.
I suspect that's not the stairs, but we're gonna beeline that room.
Storm, roll me a dex save, real quick.
Dex save real quick. Okay. Saves and actions. Dex save and throw. Come on. 22.
Okay.
Nice.
You tuck and roll as this displacer beast starts to shimmer, and one of its like toothed appendages lashes out and whips over your head. But you make it to the others, just barely. As the nightmare starts to parade around the halls.
Inside, close the door.
You
Inside,
go
okay.
inside and you see a large button on the wall next to the door.
Press it.
Press
I
it.
better act.
Press the button.
Push the button.
You gonna push it?
We just flipped every lever. We might as well push another button.
We might as well.
The door slams closed behind you.
What's in this? Who's this person in the room with us?
You see. Let me just find it. Who the... What? Who? Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm Benjamin Bongo,
No, you're
the
fucking
leader
not.
of the orcs here.
I can smell the
Excuse
magic on
me.
you.
Drop the sky self.
I don't even know who Benjamin Bongo is, but I know you're not him. Oh, Jesus. You're big hairy bastard, aren't you?
Thank you. Who are you?
I'm Reginald.
Reginald. That's a very unsuspicious name, if I ever heard one.
I'm the Beast Keeper. Who do you think I am? Bloody hell.
Okay, well, you have a problem.
Yeah, I heard that. Thanks for that. See,
Well, it
all
wasn't
this...
us. It was the Minotaur.
No, it wasn't.
How do you know?
Yeah,
You were the-
it was definitely the Minotaur.
And who let the
it's
Minotaur
definitely-
out of his cage then?
Yes, he tricked us. But
yeah.
it was the Minotaur.
We were bamboozled.
I'm sure it was.
Bam.
Right, so what do you want? Why are you here? Why did you let all my animals out? Like, look at this. Look at this. I've been here for centuries. Look at what it's done to me. Last time somebody let all my bloody animals out, I lost my nose.
We're just trying to get upstairs.
Oh, yeah, alright, well... Right.
Can I offer you a carrot? You look like you may like a carrot.
Shove your carrot under the books. It's the key to the padlock. Get it and piss off.
There's many creatures outside now, but how do we get past the creatures? It's the
That's-
Minotaur's fault.
That's your fucking problem. Get the key and piss off. I've got to figure out how I'm going to corral all those bastards back into their cages.
I'll take the key, and try and get to the door because I actually have because does this count as rocky terrain? Because I have bonus to stealth on terrain like this.
It's tiles.
Val,
Oh,
yeah.
they're very beautiful tiles.
Val has a plan to get past the beasts. We can rush past them.
Excellent.
Is it to punt the owlbear?
No. I promise I won't hunt the owlbear.
Alright. So, yeah, you find the key. Let me turn off my zombie face. Where'd it go?
It's permanently on now.
I guess it's zombie face now.
Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh! Thank you for the raid! TJ with the... bringing in the crew. There we go.
Channel 29 to J.
Alright. So, Reginald tells you all to piss off, and you've opened the door, you've got the key. And as you start rushing out the door, his little zombie dog here starts growling at you, but kind of soundlessly, because it doesn't have vocal cords anymore.
Poor thing.
And,
Okay.
Oops, moves the door.
yeah. You come back
what's
down to
the
the hallway.
plan,
What's your
Val?
plan?
As soon as we exit the door, I kind of pop around the corner to see down the corridor, and I cast slow on every creature that I can see.
Okay.
Slow will reduce their movement speed and allow us to move past them without incurring the effects of a attack of opportunity.
Okay, cool. Well, you make it to the door. Someone gonna use that key?
Yes, I will.
Okay. Yeah, little storm will? Right.
Yeah.
So you kind of have to put your foot against the door while you unlock it. And as soon as you do, make a dexterity check for me. Save. Make a dex save.
Save? Okay. Let's go. Let's go, boys. 14.
Okay, you just managed to hop back as this door, which had already been triggered because of the lever, rips the opened lock in half and just swings open at full speed.
Oof. Ding.
And you race up the
Oh
stairs.
Oh my god.
We
right.
definitely race upstairs, and as we race upstairs, I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
good luck.
Okay. Okay. Good
I
work.
can't believe the Minotaur bailed on us, like for real. We let
He's
him
been there
out.
for over 50 years, man. He
We
wants
saved him.
out.
A little bit of help would have been nice. I gave him carrots and all.
He thanked you. He thanked you.
That's true. That's true.
Okay. So, you emerge. And immediately, the door of this room swings open in front of you. As if by magic.
So where are? Oh, I was gonna say
Hang
where
on.
are we? I can't. Ooh, shinies.
Like we're in some sort of preparation
It's not,
room
this,
for a battle.
this is not like Raiders of the Lost Ark or anything like that, right? Where we have to pick the cup that looks like, you know, the worst, not the shiniest one. Oh, geez, that's not ominous at all.
Yeah. Oh, it's still got dynamic fog on. I was just trying to get rid of some of the fog.
That's not ominous at all.
So yeah, you can see into the room, and you see a large number of plinths lining the walls, and an altar in the middle with a animal skull of some sort. It's very large, sort of goat skull looking thing. And what looks like an all too wet puddle of blood under it.
Let me clarify here. It looks wet. It's not dried blood. It's wet blood.
Yeah, it seems to be like it looks like it's oozing, but it's not spreading. You know, it doesn't get any bigger, but it feels and looks like it's oozing to the eye.
Is anyone chanting Kali Mon in the background?
There's no one in there. There's some decorative suits of armor, and there's all of these items. You can safely assume that this is a reliquary, where they store items of power that they've collected.
Can we take a look around the room safely?
Yeah, you can walk in safely.
Like an investigation or perception to see. Obviously, we see what's in front of us, but can we take a look at each one of these? What are these on the sides of the room? Are they like glass cabinets or something?
No, they're sort of like small wall partitions, right? But as soon as you enter the room, the skull's eyes light up.
Oh, geez, that's not at all safe. Light up, red glow, yellow glow, blood pouring out.
Hang on.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, something special for us here.
Mortals, you have entered. You come seeking power
And money.
and you have entered my reliquary. I see into your souls. I see into your hearts. Go ahead. Choose wisely. And choose once. And once only. Each. Take more than one. And suffer. And it goes quiet.
You look like you're a little bit thin there. Would you like some oats? Put some carbs. Put some.
Its eyes
meat on those bones.
dimmed, and it's gone again.
Oh.
Okay.
It's issued its warning, and the spirit has vanished.
Okay.
So you have the opportunity to walk around now, investigate these items, and choose one.
Each.
Each.
One each.
I love that you clarified that again. Sure.
What are these glowing things at the back of the room, Shaun?
More
there's
plinths.
obviously items. More.
They're
plinths
like
and there's items on
they're
there.
fancier plinths with items on them. Yeah, they've got like that same glowing ore inlaid into them.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I'm gonna investigate the room.
Okay, which way do you
the
want to go
items.
around? And I can tell you whatever the item is that gets your attention is.
I guess. Well, should we go?
Hang on, let me zoom in a
clockwise
bit.
From the left. Clockwise from the bottom left. Scroll.
Sure.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yep.
All right, let's go. We'll go
I
to
mean,
the
I already know
scroll.
what I want.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you the names of the items, and you get to choose.
Okay, cool. Okay,
I'll tell you what it does after you've chosen.
sure.
So, the first one is the Scroll of Icefield.
Okay.
The next one, as you approach it, you can each feel a presence tingling at the back of your mind. This is Waith.
Waith?
Waith. The next
Something
one
like
seems to be a fountain, but it's crystal clear, ice cold, and bubbling. Not in a boiling kind of way, just in a fountain kind of way. But it doesn't appear to be attached to any plumbing of any sort. looks like it almost glows with a vitality.
Mm.
The next one is a small guillotine. You can see a small plaque on the plinth, and it says, "The Pocket Guillotine."
Okay. I love it.
The next one along appears to be a bowl of gold. I'm going to zoom in a bit more so you can see better.
Sure.
It's a bowl of gold. Seems
Okay.
fairly straightforward. Does anyone want to pick up some gold?
Can we keep going? Can we keep going around?
You can. You don't have to take the item yet, but you can investigate the item a little bit more, if you'd like to.
Oh, sorry. So you're just giving us the names. Okay.
Yeah. So it's a
Nothing-
bowl of gold. It doesn't have a name,
Nothing tickles Dirigara's fancy yet.
but you're not sure
If anyone
what
wants
the purpose of the bowl of gold is. Up here is a small chest with a tongue
Looks like
and teeth
a mimic.
and a small ring beside it. The plaque on the plinth reads, "The Evidence Destroyer."
Ooh.
The next one appears to be another magic scroll. And it appears to depict floating poisonous darts. The next one is a moderate-sized chest. It doesn't have a name. You're not sure what the contents are. But it's a pretty nice-looking chest. Across from it is sort of like a blue, glowing magical field. Again, it doesn't actually say what this one is. It doesn't have a name, but it's a magical. It feels cool to be near it. You know, like the temperature drops a little bit. The final plinth here is empty. As you go past, you see another. You see it's an urn about this big, with a number of scrolls, small scrolls, bound together, and in draconic runes, there's a label on a scroll slapped on the front of it, and it says, "The Fiendish Corralment Tsunami."
Whoa. That sounds cool.
Below that is a small doll. It appears to be sort of like a voodoo doll or something. It looks, you know, you can feel energy radiating off it. You're not sure what that energy is, but it feels powerful. And as you look at it, it kind of feels like it looks back.
Ooh.
And it does.
Okay.
Hello, I'm Maximilian.
Dirigara just goes, nope, 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 nope.
I can
And just walks.
feel that you're here, seeking aid, seeking power. I can grant you power. I can make you more powerful than you can imagine. Complete domination over all of your foes. If you just take me on a journey with you.
Val just kind of goes, what? Maybe.
Yeah, this is definitely a battle. Oh my goodness. Okay, creepy baby doll.
I was hoping you would get to this floor.
Okay.
The next one has a small plaque, and it appears at first glance just to be a puddle of green liquid.
It's flubber.
But it shifts and moves very slowly over the surface. It's not gelatinous, but it is kind of viscous. And the plaque reads, viscous vapors. And if you wave a hand near it, it responds and it follows your movement. And then settles back onto the plinth again. On this plinth, the plaque reads, the hook of purchase. And the final plaque just reads, the lil buddy. And it appears to be a paper lantern of some sort.
Was hoping that was the Eye of Sauron.
Okay. So scroll of ice field, some type of sentient weapon, fountain with vitality, guillotine, pocket guillotine, bowl of gold, which we don't know what does, a mimic chest called the evidence destroyer with a ring, floating poison dark scroll, unknown chest, blue magical field of cool sensation, urn and scrolls called the fiendish something tsunami, the voodoo doll,
The fiendish corralment tsunami. So
corralment tsunami,
like corralling demons.
the shifting viscous vapors, the hook of purchase, and the little buddy.
Ooh.
Okay.
Who wants what?
Val's gonna take the voodoo doll.
You knew it. I knew it. That's the best.
Oh, I hate it.
So much. Okay.
Hello,
I want
friend.
to head up. Oh, mm-mm.
Oh.
What's your name?
Val, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh, you're polite. I like that. Manners in an adult is rare. Like I told you before, I'm Maximilian, and I can make you powerful.
I do like power.
Take
Now,
me
I've
with
got a
you,
question for you, Maximilian.
and you will become more powerful as time goes on. With every use, your power will grow. Complete domination of your enemies. We're going on an adventure.
Adventure, yes.
Maximilian will grant you. It is sentient, and it will talk to you. It will grant you
Right.
the ability to puppet one enemy of anything less than. Let me just check the. Small, medium to large foes.
Beautiful.
You can do this once a week at level 5. At
That's
level
pretty handy though.
7, you can do it twice a week.
Mhm.
At level 9, you can do it 3 times a week. At level 10 plus, you can do it once per day.
Nice.
Dope.
One enemy, complete control. You can force it to fight on your behalf, run off a cliff. But when the effect wears off, it will know you did it, and it will come for you. It will...
If it's dead. If it's dead, Val, I can't come
Yeah,
for you.
if it's dead, you're fine. But if it's not, its psyche will be imprinted on yours, and it will be able to find you no matter where you go. It might
I
take
love it.
years, it might take decades, but it will find you.
You can just dominate it again.
It's the Liam Neeson of
We'll find you.
Umzu,
That's a very specific set of skills.
what would you like to take?
I would like to, with my lantern, go and just double check the empty plant up the top.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
completely
that's what
empty.
I was going to take.
Completely
I was
empty.
gonna
God damn
choose-
it.
I was thinking that. Good one. Good one.
Yeah.
All right. And I'd like to investigate the bowl of gold.
Okay, so you pick up a few coins, and in the depression where those coins were, more coins appear.
Nice. All right. I want it.
Okay,
Bowl of gold.
you take the bowl of gold.
The
Once
ultimate
per
bribery.
day, you can retrieve 50 gold from the bowl. But any unspent gold will disappear and just be back in the bowl by morning. You cannot accumulate the gold. It doesn't stack. It leaves your inventory by morning, and you have to pull it out again.
All right.
So you will always have 50 extra gold than what you have in your inventory if you need it.
Cool.
Storm.
We can take any one thing in the room.
One
Is
thing.
that correct? Does it have to be on the plinths?
Yes. You can't take the skull.
Damn.
The skull is
That's
an
exactly what
eldritch
I was
being,
gonna
and
say.
it will devour your soul.
Yeah, I was hoping I'd use it to devour other people's souls.
You can, like,
but
strap it to
guess
your
not.
back like Thor and Ragnarok, right? With Surtur's crown. Just let's go.
Look, the chest and the mimic are tempting, but they feel like big tricks. I'm gonna go with the grappling hook purchase.
I knew you were going to go for the hook of purchase. I had you in mind when I made it.
Good.
Okay. So the hook of purchase is incredibly lucky. If you miss your throw, it will find somewhere to latch onto. But if you miss your throw, you have to flip a coin. I didn't say the luck was always good. If the coin lands on heads, your DM will choose a beneficial but less good spot than where you were aiming for it to attach to. So it will still get you in the direction of where you were trying to go, just not as good. But if you don't miss your throw, it will be solid there. You know, it's not going to move. If you land on tails, the DM can choose it to go wherever the fuck they want. So if there happens to be a rotten wooden scaffolding next to where you threw, then your hook may just get caught on that. And if you try to pull it down, it may just pull that scaffolding down on your head. Or it could bounce off a wall and land in somebody's bedpan in an upper window in the city of Waterdeep.
Oh,
Swings and roundabouts.
well, I'm glad I chose that.
Now, the other
like
thing
it.
is that once it is hooked into a place, if you go tug, tug, tug 3 times rapidly, it will magically reappear on your waist.
Cool.
So,
Awesome.
even if it does
Awesome.
land in the bad spot, it's not necessarily going to hurt you if you choose to pull it down that way. But if you forget to do that and you reef it, who knows what's going to happen? So if it does get hooked on anything dangerous, maybe just try to remember that. Kane, what would you like to take?
Three.
I think the fountain.
Okay, so you can't take the entire fountain. What you see is that there's a water skin hanging beside it. And you can fill that water skin. And before you do, you sort of just there's a ladle, and you sip a little bit of the water, and you instantly feel revitalized. You've just had another short rest.
Oh, nice.
So that one full water skin will give you 15 charges. So you have 15 cups of this water, which will grant you all the benefits of a short rest should you imbibe it, or any of your party members imbibe it. But once it's empty, it's empty.
That's dope. That's dope.
That's so cool.
Wombat.
Big chest in the middle.
The big chest in the middle? Okay,
There's a lot of meaty things here that I know have got my taste, but I'm gonna go for the big chest in the middle.
Okay. So you touched that chest, and the second you touch that chest,
You die.
a door
Immediate.
You
to
hear
the
these
north opens.
Ass cheeks.
Ass cheeks clapping.
Ooh.
I got
And-
some servants.
2 zombies immediately emerge from this room and start making their way towards you.
Hello, friends.
It was a trap, but that does mean it wasn't an item technically.
Aha.
You can try to take another item, but you still have these zombies that are going to follow you around the room.
Anti-clockwise. Let's go this way. So they're moving. They're just shambling slowly.
Yeah, they're shambling about half your speed.
Okay. And we just keep walking.
And
Give me the. As we walk past, I will take the mimic ring.
Okay, so you're going to take the evidence destroyer?
Is it the mimic or is it the ring?
It's both.
Or is it? It's both.
I think the ring controls the mimic box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you need to wear that ring before you can even touch the box.
Sure. I'll put on the ring.
Now, you can pick up the box and put it in your pack, but
How big is the box?
it's about, yay big. A4 size sort of thing. It's like a document box.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
It's a nice... It looks like a nice wooden document box.
Okay.
Now, you need to attune to that ring to be
Okay.
able to use this mimic, which means you
Easy
are going to need to spend a short rest, full 4 hours, meditating with this ring. And attuning it to your body makeup and your energies. Once you do, the evidence destroyer will digest anything fed to it. And the next
Including
day,
zombies, or-
after a long rest, it will excrete 1 flask worth of lantern oil. Provided you have a flask to put it in. It's sort of just
Okay.
out of one corner, a little valve essentially pops out.
So did you say it would destroy anything I put in,
Yes, except for magic items.
except for magic items? Okay.
Yeah, but anything you put in there, it will digest it, and it will excrete lantern oil, 1 entire flask worth. So if you have an empty container, you can fill it up. But it only does that after a long rest, following being fed something.
Okay.
So
Alright,
feed it something
okay.
in the morning, go to sleep, the next day be ready for some oil.
Okay. All right.
But you have to remember
Ah.
that too, because if you don't do that the next day, your bag will get filled with oil.
Okay. All right.
So you got to take your box for walkies. And if you do not attune to the ring it will take a hand off.
Take a hand off?
Yeah, if you try to feed it or try to open it without having
right,
attuned
I see.
to the ring,
I
it will
see.
bite a hand off.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
Now, that being said, you all have your items. That's time. It has been 6 gameplay hours.
Long hours.
Yep.
I'm very impressed, and I'm very proud of you all. You did amazing. I was really hoping you'd get here. I wanted you to get the goodies at least.
Nice.
I was like creating these goodies at like 12:30 last night, trying to make sure I came up with some really good shit.
I like the goodies.
Yeah.
And in case you didn't pick up on it, Barmy, the fiendish corralment tsunami is the evil containment wave from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah. Nice.
Have fun with Maximilian.
He's my new best friend.
What a crazy place, man. This is crazy.
That was cool.
He's neutral evil, by the way.
It was very fun. And we just keep running around to these zombies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
The rest
I'll
of
switch
our
back
life.
over to the chat scene, and we've got one more giveaway to do. And this is the one that you guys can enter too. This is for a big thanks to the sponsors, Beetle and Grimm's. Big thanks to Bill, Charlie, Matt, shoot, I can't remember everybody else right now because of my ADHD brain, Justice, Michaela. Big thanks to everyone at Beetle and Grimm's for being so generous with sponsoring the show. They've given me some $50 Beetle and Grimm's vouchers to give away, and we're going to do one of those right now. So,
Nice.
while we discuss what everybody liked about the game and how everybody feels, everyone gets the chance right now to put !Grimtech, that's GRIMMTEK, in the chat
I'm
to
doing
win a $50 Beetle and Grimm's voucher.
Nice.
Beetles and Grimms.
Now, I'll go clockwise right now, and something I like to do at the end of my games. You'll remember this, Barmy, from the first Peak adventure.
I do.
What was your favorite part of today?
Jeez. I think my favorite part of today was finding our groove. I think when we come together, it's a little, you're a little bit hard. You're trying to find your sort of groove and settle into your party and your strengths, and then also the game. And we started to find our groove, and we started to like really kind of progress through those levels, and that's where it started to feel, really, really kind of like, hey, we're getting the hang of this now. We know what we're doing. We got some tricks up our sleeves. We're doing some things, and that's where it started to get really kind of fun.
I've really enjoyed your characters today. I would happily run games for this party again. This was, you were really fun characters to DM for. Alright, I'm just going to move a couple of names around real quick because everybody's mixed up after some mix-ups before. Here we go. I just noticed. Alright, Joel, what was your favourite part of the day?
I was definitely watching Storm get bodied by the log rolls when they took down Twitch. Definitely a high Val in this one.
That was that was not exactly what I was expecting to happen, but
Couldn't have predicted that.
every single game I'm aiming to put an even more Takeshi's Castle-esque obstacle in. So last game they had the spiked logs that they had to hop from log to log without getting spiked. And then they had the swinging balls that they had to weave in and out between. But they figured out that they could fire blast the chains. After getting spiked a couple times. Michael, what was your favorite part today?
Clapping cheeks. That's all about.
I was so glad to finally get a chance to take that for a spin myself. Like I said, Ben has play tested every single variant of my draft of the Arstir. Getting to try them out myself today was great. And getting to try them out on Ben, who already knew how they worked, was better. Alright, Kat, what was your favourite moment today?
Rolls you missed, though.
Sorry?
I couldn't believe how many rolls that he just failed on trying to fight those.
Yeah, like a couple of those punches and you would have just mashed them.
Yeah.
If you connected.
That's the way the rolls go sometimes. That's
the
way the rolls go.
It is. Kat, what was your favourite part of the day?
Extra dimensional wombat hangs. That was just really
That was great. That was
thinking.
really clever.
Yeah, that was just really smart use of weird mechanic. Just chill here for an hour. No, that was fun.
No, I really dug that, and I dug that it gave you all a chance to, recover a little bit before the next floor.
Mm-hmm.
Pete, what was your favourite part today?
I really enjoyed that despite the fact we wasted a lot of time on it, that first fight. And that was really because I took that enlarged spell for that exact reason. It was like, I just want someone to be in the middle of all these enemies and I'm just going to make them huge. And so that was really fun for me.
No, I really enjoyed that too. I really appreciated getting the chance to bush that out, and that was great. Just the mental image of this giant were-wombat was amazing for me. There were so many moments for me that I really, really enjoyed. I just really appreciated you all dedicating this much time to the game and playing with me today. But I think my favorite part was a combination of two, and they were both the crystal rooms. Obviously, one was, unfortunately, Cat touching the sick crystal.
Oops.
That's 2 for 2. That's 2 people that have fallen for the sick crystal. Without doing any kind of an arcana check on it or anything yet.
The classic
No time.
blunder.
And the other bit was Val looking out the window and just being like, nope.
Nope. I think so. Not today.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a really nice visual for that soon. I want to get a really creepy vortex out. I've got a picture of, you saw the intermission, which is the window out of the tower. So I want to use that and make a really nice visual for that. But I need to learn a little bit more about my editing first. But yeah, I really appreciate your time, your energy, your effort. I know it was really early for you, Kat. I really appreciate that. I know what it's like to get up and play D&D that early from playing with the badgers. You were an amazing crew. I'm not sure if all of you have seen, but you will all be getting like a thank you pack for playing, which is part me, part Arkenforge, part Underground Oracle. You'll get a digital copy of the Shifting Spire when it's ready for actual publication, and you'll get all the magic item cards once I do them up. You're going to get a digital copy of all of my D&D content that's released this year through DriveThruRPG. You'll get the bundle from Underground Oracle, and you all get a copy of the Master's Toolkit, which we've been using today, and the Essentials pack of fantasy assets for Arkenforge, so you can experiment with making your own animated maps.
Awesome.
That's so cool.
And thank you, Shaun, for DMing. It's not easy, especially with crazy characters. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was really fun.
I'm really glad. I mean, you always throw me a curveball, Ben.
No, never. No, it was great.
Yeah.
Really
Alright.
fun game. Even if we got, stuck into heavy combat at the start, but it was really, really good. Thank you.
Michael, roll me a d8.
D8. I'm on it. So, is the roll. It is a 6.
Okay. So, that means it is... Jacob. Jacob, send me a message with your email address so I can sort you out with a $50 Beetle and Grimm's voucher. Congratulations,
Jacob.
Archive 78.
Congrats.
Congrats.
That's so dope.
Awesome. Well, yeah, thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you giving this a go. I know 6 hours isn't an easy size session, but so I really appreciate everyone that has agreed to play. It's a really weird but fun and interesting format, I think, for this game. And while I know 6 hours is a big session, I think it's just the right amount of time to try to get through this. But I am glad that I'm only doing it once a month. So if you guys have any of your own projects, as well as just Indigitek stuff, please, starting with Barmy, give us a shout where people can find you and what you're up to.
Yeah, I mean, mostly you can find us over at Indigitek. That's indigitek.org.au. That's our, what we're doing in STEM space for Indigenous pipelines into tech careers. We are a charity, not for profit, so it can be supported, and if it's tax deductible. On the flip of that, we also do a lot of community stuff, and we do a lot of virtual stuff. So we have our Twitch channel as well, which is twitch.tv/Indigitek. You can check us out there. We have our monthly D&D game, Chicken Salt Bays. Shout out Chicken Salt Bays. And we also do, we have a lot of variety gaming and things on there. Joel does cooking on there, which is incredibly deadly and is, great, different sort of content. And we're going to be bringing out some more sort of eventized content throughout the year. We do panels and discussions on, matters that are important to us as Indigenous people in the tech space, in the gaming space, in the virtual space. So yeah, come and shout out to us over there.
Awesome. That's great. I really enjoy the Indigitek streams. I try to tune in as much as I can. I'm usually a lurker because I'm doing other things, so I can't chat too much, but...
Absolutely. Yeah, shout out to your support for that too. You're always hanging out, even if it's at the start to say hello and retweeting us and all that. So that's
yeah,
really awesome.
I've usually got it open for the entire stream. When I jump in and say hello, I just have to do other things, so I can't keep chatting.
All good, all good.
Michael, where can people find you? What do you got going on?
Oh, I don't really have any projects going on, but I would just say, yeah, definitely check out Indigitek's streams, and especially the streamers who do host themselves on Indigitek every now and then. They're really awesome to follow, so they're, it's worth definitely give them a check out. Supporting Indigenous programs in Australia, definitely, there's lots of charities out there, and they're all doing great things, including Indigitek in the technology space. So yeah, that's all.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's really good to see more tech stuff coming out of Australia, especially with Indigenous focus and stuff. Australia does not put enough concentration into tech, let alone, marginalized folks in tech. So
100.
Yeah, definitely great to see more of it coming, and I'm keen to help pump it as much as possible.
Thanks, dude. Thanks.
Always. I mean, you guys are massive parts of the community here, and as I always say, the rising tide raises all ships. If I've got something that I can have you involved in, you all have a standing invitation.
Awesome.
Kat, where can people find you? What have you got happening?
Yeah, same. I don't have anything to plug. Just +1 support Indigitek and all the streaming crew on Twitch. I'm on Twitter and all the places if you want to hang out. But yeah, just keep supporting Indigitek. I really appreciate everyone who showed up today, and many thanks, Shaun, for running this. This was awesome.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it. Pete, where can people find you? What have you got doing?
Well, you can find me on Twitter if you really want to follow me. It's Pete Swanton on Twitter. I do a lot of stuff around like cultural astronomy and stuff like that, and
Cool.
in the broader astrophysics space. And I'm just actually about to start a position getting back into research, so I'll be back into doing a lot more active in that space.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. I probably wouldn't understand the half of what you're posting, but I'm keen to check it out anyway because I like space stuff.
Just a casual astrophysicist, so you know.
Yeah.
I don't understand half the stuff I post anyway. So.
And Joel, Barmy mentioned you stream your cooking. What else you got going on, and where can people find you?
Hi, I stream over at Buy-in JD. I just dropped a couple of peace signs in the chat. Buy-in means cool in my people's language. I stream video games. I'm going to be streaming a lot of Monster Hunter. There's a new one coming out on Thursday. If you're not sure what Monster Hunter is, I do have a What is Monster Hunter Rise for new and returning hunters video coming out on YouTube on Thursday, and then we're going to be playing with the release of the game on Friday. Every Thursday evening, I will draw names from a hat, and if your name is drawn, you give me the recipe to cook on next Thursday's stream.
Nice.
Pete's actually given me a recipe already, and that was freaking delicious. I believe it was jerk chicken, right? Or back when I first started that.
Yeah. And then I did the other one was the pulled pork.
Oh yeah, the pulled
potato
pork,
skins.
like potato skins. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, nice.
the potato skins.
It's always a really good time over there. So would love to have anyone here pop in and say hi.
Yeah, awesome. Very cool. We've got someone that's linked the Indigitek Twitch in the chat for us as well, which is great. Thank you, Jacob. And obviously, I'm Shaun Sunday. I am Brainbeast Studios. You can find me here on Twitch almost every day. I do daily art streams. I have my comic book talk show once a week on Fridays. No capes. Next week, I'm really hyped. I get to talk to Lonnie Nadler. I'm not sure if we've picked a comic yet, but whatever we talk about is going to be great. Lonnie's a really great author. I dig his work a lot. And obviously, I've got this once a month. And I'll be putting more YouTube content up soon too. And you can hang out in my Discord if you want to chat to the Indigitek crew as well. Some of them are in the Discord. If you want to talk about comics, D&D, board games, Transformers, whatever. Just get your nerd on, come and hang out in the Discord and meet some really nice people. And if you're an Australian artist and illustrator, we also have... I put the wrong thing in the chat. The Australian Illustrators Discord. Because it's really hard to find everyone on Twitter because we're all so spread apart. So I'm trying to create one local community for Australian illustrators to hang out and support each other. This has been
Very cool.
the Shifting Spire. They have been the amazing, inimitable Indigitek. I have been Shaun Sunday. That has been Brian hanging over my shoulder. I'll see you all next month for another game with Smuggler's Coffee. Bye for now.
Awesome.
Thank you for
Good
tuning
luck,
in.
Smuggler's Coffee.
Thank you for the follows and the subs and the raids and everything. I appreciate you all. See you next week for some art streams sometime. Bye for now.
Thanks.
Farewell.